Good. Yeah. Can you call the rail station and what's going on with the train? I see what it's doing. The train went about 5 miles an hour. And now we have gridlock here at Swisher and 35. So they're having all kinds of electrical trouble with the signal system. Trains are going to be moving slow. The arms will eventually go back up. And that's all we have to do. 46. Go ahead. Sure. Well, 6034, John Sam Charles 6034. And health assessments, general panic. Two. Do it. Come around back to the city. Appreciate it. Do it. Insert 26 computer.
Good morning. Wanted to jump on here and as you can tell by looking at radar, we have a line of storms that's moving towards Denton County. Right now there's just some light showers moving northeast across Denton County. However, there are 2 tornado warnings. There's actually 3 that's on the radar, but the 2 that's nearest to Denton County is in Palo Pinto and Parker County, and also in northern Parker County. And the warning goes up into south central Wise County. The town of Decatur is not officially in the warning polygon. Try to zoom in here just a little bit more. So the warning does include Paradise, and rural parts of southern Wise County. It does include Briar right on the Tarrant, Parker, and Wise County line. It does include Springtown in Parker County and Poolville. And there was somebody put in our chat that Poolville, what was it about Poolville? Yeah, radar indicated tornado warning near Poolville. David posted that at 6:31. So the latest from the National Weather Service is they continue a tornado warning and 3/4 inch size hail for Wise County until 7 a.m. At 6:37, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Poolville or 11 miles south of Bridgeport, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. And let me back out just a little bit here. This tornado warning down for Parker County, Weatherford, is in the line for that possible tornado. And the city of Weatherford is currently sounding their outdoor weather sirens. So if you have any friends or family in Weatherford, you may want to text them or call them. Hopefully they're up and paying attention. And earlier, the National Weather Service had predicted that line of storms, the leading edges of storms, to approach the I-35 corridor between 6:45 and 7. I think it'll be more like 7 o'clock. The good news is all these storms should be out of here by 9 o'clock this morning. And then it's going to be a sunny day, high around 64. So we just get through this morning and it'll be a nice day. A storm spotter is reporting that the sail in Wise County is showing a well-deformed wall cloud, but no tornado under it. When he passed by at about 6:41, so 2 minutes ago. And then this Palo Pinto storm, radar is showing a defined tornado in it. So DeLeon, Gorman, even though the town of Dublin's not in the polygon, it's close enough. And then if this storm holds together, Stephenville is in the direct path of that storm. So let's move back up to this storm in southern Wise County. And right there is the circulation. I'll stop the, so right there is the circulation for this storm in southern Wise County. Right now it's north of Poolville, about 4 miles. And this storm is moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. It's approximately 40 miles from the city of Denton. So if it's moving at 35 miles an hour, approximately 1 hour. And that storm down in Palo Pinto, it's about to cross I-20 just west of the county line with Parker. So where the Palo Pinto and the Parker County lines meet, they're on I-20. The circulation is crossing I-20 at the current time. And then up in Montague County, National Weather Service is watching this storm right up here to the southwest of Forestburg. It's showing some broad rotation, which broad rotation means just, what it says, the rotation's spread out, where a well-defined tornado will be much tighter rotation. Looks like a lot of lightning with that Wise County storm. So if you're in the southern part of Wise County, Paradise, Boyd, that area, Aurora, even New Fairview, even in Decatur, I would go ahead and take your tornado precautions. Again, for Denton County, we just have some light rain at the current time. Looks like between Louisville and Highland Village is the heaviest rain currently being shown on radar. Okay, some good news. National Weather Service in Fort Worth has canceled the tornado warning for Comanche and Erath County. But that's just because the storm is moving to the northeast, so it's moved out of Comanche and Erath County. People are driving into work this morning across Denton County and all of the Metroplex, so just be really, really careful out there. Looks like the National Weather Service will be dropping the tornado warning for the Palo Pinto storm because it's moved all into Parker County now. So for Denton County, what we need to pay attention to is this storm down here in southern Wise County. Let's see what the winds are with this storm here. Okay, so it looks like the highest winds moving away from the radar is 19 miles per hour. And then there's a 22.4. And then going in to the radar's 18 miles an hour. So again, it's not an EF5 tornado by any stretch, but it's enough winds to do damage to your roof and blow things around. But still, it's a tornado warning, so we don't want anyone to get hurt. So if you're in southern Wise County, Paradise, Boyd, take your tornado precautions. People in Decatur, New Fairview, Aurora, Newark, pay attention. If it moves slightly to the north, then Decatur could be affected. And if it goes further to the south, Newark could be affected. And then this tornado warned storm down here in Parker County, it's heading towards Weatherford. So people in Weatherford, Hudson Oaks, Willow Park, Annette, North Annette, Annette South. Hopefully those folks are taking their tornado precautions. And if you, Aledo, pay attention. And again, this storm, if it stays on its current path, it'll affect Tarrant County. It should go north of downtown Fort Worth, but again, you never know when it's far enough out to where it could make a right-hand turn. Yeah, that's right. Local colleges and universities are heading into finals. I know NCTC last week, both my kids had finals, so. And this storm up in Montague and Cook County, the National Weather Service they're not getting good radar data. So people in Cook County, even though there's not a warning for this storm that's approaching Forestburg, people in Munster, Lindsay, Gainesville, in fact, all of Cook County, I would just go ahead and pay attention to this storm that's south of Forestburg. So again, for Denton County, we're just dealing with some light rain showers right now. This tornado warning for Wise County expires in 5 minutes. The worst part of this storm down in Parker County, if it stays moving to the northeast, it should stay south of the city of Denton, but it could clip the southeast part of Denton County. Now, it may not, hopefully, it'll weaken in intensity and the rotation will dissipate, but we just need to pay attention. Okay, so they, excuse me, National Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning for Palo Pinto County. So it's this area here that has been canceled. Again, the worst part of the storm is southeast of Millsap. Again, Weatherford's right red line, center line for this storm down here in Parker County. And then let's look at the rotation on this storm in Wise County. Okay, so the worst of the storm, we stop the radar. So the be taking your tornado precautions. Trying to Okay, this is taking a look at any hail. Looks like the hail back when it was down here in the southwest part of Wise County, there was quite a bit of dime size hail, but as it's moving to the northeast, it looks like the hail that is not showing up on radar. So hopefully it's less than dime size. But people in Paradise may be getting some small hail. Okay, they've just issued a tornado warning for Denton County and Wise County until 7:45. At 6:57, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Paradise, or 7 miles southeast of Bridgeport, moving northeast at 30. So about 20 minutes ago, the storm was moving at 35 miles an hour, but it has slowed down. So until it populates up on the radar, let me read where it's. Okay, the only location that the National Weather Service is pointing out is it'll be around Crum at 7:45, and then other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm: Ponder, Stony, Bolivar, Slidell, and Cottondale. So it looks like this, when the polygon does populate on the radar, it does look like it'll be for the northwest part of Denton County. So folks in Ponder, Crum, even though Sanger's not specifically listed on this, I would definitely be, there we go right now. So yeah, technically Sanger is not in the tornado warning, but again, if the storm holds together, it'll definitely affect the people in Sanger. But if you're in Ponder, Crum, Bolivar, anywhere north of 380 and west of I-35, I'd be taking my tornado precautions right now. And again, this is a really bad time of the morning because kiddos are being dropped off at school in just a little bit. It's 7 o'clock right now, so I know there's some kids that go in a little bit earlier than others because parents have to work, but we sure don't want you driving into a tornado warning. The city of Denton is not currently in this tornado warning. Again, if you're just now joining us, we have a tornado warning for the, I'd say the northwest part of Denton County, but it does include Ponder, 380 west of Denton, Crum, Bolivar. The storm's expected to be around Crum at 7:45. It may just go barely north of Ponder. But again, people in Ponder, Crum, Bolivar, anywhere in the northwest part of Denton County, please take your tornado precautions. If you have family or friends in that area, text them, call them, make sure they know about this warning. And we try to give the best coverage for Denton County. So we're live on our Facebook page, Denton Scanner, and we're also live on Facebook, Denton County Scanner. Posted that the Wise County storm's looking dangerously strong right now. It'll skirt just south of the city. Trying to think. It'll cross 287 in 10 minutes. It'll cross 380 in about 20 minutes. Should stay south of Slidell. It'll be on the Denton County line in about 35 minutes. And now they're saying that Sanger is in its current path, which again, so people in Ponder, Crum, Slidell, Sanger, please be taking your tornado precautions. The National Weather Service, again, has said this is a dangerously strong storm now. So, don't want anybody to panic, but we want everyone to be safe. So this was posted at 7:05, and so it'll be on the Denton County line in about 35 minutes. So 7:40 is when the storm's expected to be in the Denton County line. So people in Decatur should be in their tornado shelter. And most people in North Texas don't have a cellar. Some have safe rooms, but if you don't have a cellar or basement, again, which hardly any homes do, go to the lowest part of your home. If you're, second floor, go down to the first floor. Go to an interior closet. interior bathroom. Get as many walls between you and the outside wall as possible. Make sure that you have shoes on. If you can put a long sleeve shirt on. Kids and even adults, put bicycle helmets on.
Go ahead, sir.
And that's the
Got my radio up and running. We just had sirens go off here in Crum. Can you give me an update?
so sirens are going off in Crum.
So we're under a tornado warning for the northwest portion of Denton County, and still trying to get things working here on my end. But be cautious. If you're in the northwest portion of the county, that is the portion that is at area of concern at this time. KFI Village J. All stations, please stand by. Mike Charlie, November. Copy that. So I assume there's not been anything on the ground yet that we know of. On the ground, we're just in minimum reporting criteria at this time. Wind 35 miles against the greater. Any size hail and any signs of rotation. KFI Village J. Mike Charlie, November. Thank you. I'll be monitoring, and as soon as I get out of the house here, I'll take a look and see what I can find.
If your commute takes you on 380 in Wise County, please detour. Don't want to be driving into this storm on 380. And also cars on 287 are in the path of this storm. So if you're heading towards Decatur on 380, I would just stop and turn around, because you sure don't want to get caught up in this storm in a car. So if you're just joining us, the northwest part of Denton County is under a tornado warning until 7:45. This includes people in Ponder, Crum, and I'll go ahead and say Sanger, even though technically Sanger's not in the polygon, but the National Weather Service did say that Sanger is in the path of this storm if it holds together. Okay, this is they just updated it. Okay, at 7:09, a confirmed tornado was located near Decatur, moving northeast at 45. It's a radar confirmed tornado. The impact's flying debris. It'll be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornado will be near Crum at 7:45. Other locations impacted include Ponder, Stony, Bolivar, and Slidell. And then they say to repeat, a tornado's on the ground near Decatur. Take cover now if you're in the path of this storm. So go to the lowest part of your house, to an interior closet, an interior restroom. If you have multiple people in your home, get in the bathtub, put a mattress over you if at all possible, get shoes on, get long sleeves on if you have time. If you have bicycle helmets, put bicycle helmets on. And if you're by yourself, a good place to be, and I know it's strange, but if you can wedge yourself between a commode and a wall, because that's reinforced wall with the plumbing there, and so that's always a safe spot. And most important thing is stay calm. Turn on a radio as loud as you can. If you have one, take it with you. Battery operated is great, because obviously you'll probably lose electricity. Take your phone with you. Either be listening to radio. WBAP is a great resource during severe weather. KRLD, or leave it on us. Like I said, we're broadcasting live on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube channel. And we just went live on our Twitter channel as well, because we want as many people as possible to to be able to listen to us. Again, we try to provide the best coverage for Denton County. So people in Ponder, Crum, Slidell, Bolivar, and I'll go ahead and include Sanger, be taking your tornado precautions now. The tornado is expected to be near Crum in 30 minutes, so everyone has plenty of time in Denton County to get to your safe spot, the lowest, most interior part of your home, a closet, a bathroom. Put shoes on, because if your home is damaged, we don't want you stepping on any nails. So put shoes on, a long sleeve shirt. If you have bicycle helmets or any type of protective headgear, put that on. If you have kids, put them in the bathtub, cover them with a mattress. And again, it's not like the tornado is bearing down on any part of Denton County right now. It's when you look at radar, let's pinpoint the circulation. Oh wow, that is some. This is what you expect to see in May or April. We'll zoom in on this. Okay, so here's Decatur, and again, I apologize that it's not that great. There's Decatur, and the worst of the circulation is southeast of Decatur. By 3 miles. Gosh, that's really concerning to see that. And that's the Denton County Storm Spotters. That's just a monster of a storm. I'm getting really concerned. Hopefully it'll decrease in intensity.
I copy KF5 FEO is on for K5 EOC, Denton County, EOC, KF5 LJ, Denton County.
Let me pull up the velocity again. Oh gosh, it's gotten stronger just in the last. But let's see how far it is from Crum. There's Crum. We'll go to the leading edge. It's 16 miles from Crum, and it's moving at 30 miles an hour. So yeah, it'll be approaching Crum in about 14 minutes. I'm sorry, not 14 minutes, 24 minutes. So 7:45.
KF5 LV, go ahead. Want to check in with you. APRS is up. I'm headed into Louisville. I'll be mobile around if you need me. Okay, what is your call again? One more time. Delta 5, Oscar Lima Tango. I got you that time, Jason. Thank you. KF5 LJ.
Yeah, the National Weather Service's radar is picking up a well-defined tornado signature on that Wise County storm, which again, we're using radar scope and that's the reflectivity. See what the
Right now, if you're in Wise County on either 287 or 380, it's best that you seek shelter now. It has not reached the Denton County line, the core of the storm yet, but I'm going to go ahead and activate Skywarn Net at this time. The big area of concern for us is going to be northwest portion of the county. Things to report is going to be winds 35 miles or greater, any size hail, and any size of rotation. This is KF5 LDJ, Denton County Skywarn Net, progress.
It's being reported that there's a home that was destroyed south of Cater with significant injuries.
Checking into the net, 1173 in Moss Branch. Okay, if you can check in using vectoring from City Center, where is your location from City Center? That's going to be 1 mile of the Eastern City Center.
Okay, they've just updated this.
East of City of Drum. Thank you.
And again, the National Weather Service, they don't overhype things. So when they say things, it's serious. And this is a observed tornado, and the tornado damage threat is considerable. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Decatur, moving northeast at 30.
Looks like they're having issues with the repeaters at this time. This KF5 LJ didn't count Skywarn Net in progress.
Okay, so this is the latest update. It was issued at 7:20. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:45 for east central Wise and northwestern Denton counties. At 7:19, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Decatur, moving northeast at 30. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. And the impacts are you're in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Again, this is coming straight from the National Weather Service.
That was a short key. I did not copy.
So again, folks, this is a serious situation this morning. Let's back it out just a little bit. Okay, so let's regroup. The good news is the storm has moved out of the Sanger area. Sanger is still getting heavy rain, possibly some small hail, but the main rotation of the storm, oh good, it has, according to radar scope, the rotation has weakened, but it's still considerable. It's still a nasty storm producing a tornado. Here's Ponder. So Ponder, they've updated the polygon. This storm should go north of Ponder, Crum is technically not in the tornado warning, but folks, if I'm living in Crum, I am taking my tornado precautions. People in Slidell, Bolivar, the storm is heading your direction. Sanger, again, Sanger's not in the official warning, but if I'm in Sanger, I'm getting ready to take my tornado precautions. And again, when the National Weather Service starts out a warning by saying considerable damage and a particularly dangerous situation, uh, they started classifying tornadoes. Uh, you know, we all know about the PDS's particularly dangerous situation tornado watches, but for the last few years, they've put that tag on individual tornado. Okay, let me start answering some questions in chat. Is Argyle in the way? No, this particular storm will stay well north of Argyle. It should stay north of the city of Denton.
If everybody can hold up checking in and just check in if you have a report that has been reporting criteria, because it will be wrapping up here very quickly. That's going to be wind 35 miles or greater, any size hail, and any size of rotation. It's KF5LJ. We do have a Denton County Skyward net in progress. Weather Service. Weather Service, go ahead. Morning, sorry it's taking us so long getting here this morning. Still having to work from the houses. Just let you on, I am on frequency. I guess you see the chat. There's been quite a bit of damage noted to the south of Decatur to homes. No eyes on the actual storm itself, but obviously coming into your county. KB5 GLD National Weather Service. And copy that, and be advised, I've seen reports that their repeaters are down in Wise County and they're using 444.400 at this time. KF5LJ.
So there is confirmed damage to homes south of Decatur. There are some significant injuries.
Denton County, go ahead.
People in Slidell, this storm should come right over you.
Do I have any stations along the Wise County border at this time? If so, please tell me control. Copy that. Thank you for the report. KF5FEL, the storm has not quite hit us in force yet. KF5LJ.
So the current track of the storm is having it go on top of Slidell. So people in the Slidell area, you need to be in your tornado safe spot, lowest part of a building in the interior. Put as many walls between you and the outside walls. Shoes on, long sleeve shirts, kiddos in a bathtub covered with a mattress or a couple of blankets. If you're by yourself, wedge yourself between a commode and the walls if possible. Again, that just gives you some added protection. If you have bicycle helmets or any type of headgear, an old football helmet laying around, put that on. That'll sure protect your head. This particular storm that's approaching the Denton County line from Wise County should stay north of Krugerville. It should stay north of Aubrey. I'm not going to say pilot points out of the risk area because since this is such a large rotation, it could turn right. And if it does turn right, it could affect Pilot Point. If it stays at the northwest or northeast direction, I think Pilot Point's okay. But now people in Cook County, Valley View, Lake Kiowa, south of Gainesville, y'all need to start paying attention to this. Okay, they've just trimmed back the warning, so the very tip of northwest Denton County is no longer in the tornado warning. Let me. So this area is no longer in the tornado warning.
Do you have any traffic for the net?
And technically, people in Ponder and Crum are not in this tornado. Ponder, it's definitely going to go. The broad or the tight rotation where the tornado is going to go north of Ponder. Crum, technically, you're not in the tornado warning polygon. I'd be paying attention. Let's see how far it is from Crum right now. It's approximately 10 miles to the northwest of Crum. Let's look at velocity. See how's that looking. I should have took a screenshot of what it was when it was near Decatur. That okay? Let's. There we go. Okay, you can kind of see it. Gosh, when it was east of Decatur, it was a monster showing up on radar. The good news is the rotation has decreased. It's still serious. Don't get me wrong. It's still serious. And if you're in Slidell, north of Crum, take your tornado precautions. But you can see when the main part of the storm was east. There's Decatur. When it was east of Decatur, that is some serious circulation right there. But it has weakened. As you can see, it went from being a huge monster to just a monster. But again, the rotation has decreased, so that's good. But we still got to take this seriously.
This is KF5LJ. Just a quick update. The storms do appear to be weakening, but they have not dropped the warning yet. They're going to keep that in place because, as you know, these things can change very quickly. So we're going to maintain the minimum reporting criteria at this time. So if you do have any reports of winds 35 miles or greater, any size hail, and any size of rotation, please feel free to check in and give your report once acknowledged. This is KF5LJ.
Okay, the tornado is going to go north of the city of Denton. So all that the city of Denton should get is some moderate to heavy rain once this moves through. And I'll back out. So all of this heavy rain in southern Wise County and northern Parker County will affect Denton County. But right now, the only tornado warning is the warning for the very eastern sides of Wise County and the northwest part of Denton County. They've just issued a tornado warning for Cook and Grayson County.
I just talked to the Wise County Net Control Station. They definitely have lost all the repeaters, electricity, and a lot of cell service. So it sounds like they've taken a hit to their infrastructure over there. So probably a good sized tornado on the ground in your direction. Maybe Southfield, the initial of the service.
Okay, what they're saying there is that Wise County, the radio repeaters are down.
On the ground, but maintain the power on that at this time. Yeah, my little screen.
Okay, a new tornado warning for northeastern Cook County because a cell has popped up there. At 7:31, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Gainesville, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. So it's near Gainesville now, and then it'll be near Calliesburg around 7:40, Pottsboro and Lake Texoma around 8:15. So this is this tornado warning up in Cook County. There's Gainesville right there. So it's on the back edge of the tornado, but people in Gainesville be taking your tornado precautions. Oak Ridge, Calliesburg, even though Whitesboro is not officially in the polygon, if I was in Whitesboro, Sadler, I'd be taking tornado precautions. West of I-35, generally you're okay. So let's get back down on the Denton County storm. As you can tell, the storm has weakened from when it was over Decatur. The lightning seems to have come down a little bit. Let's check the velocity. Wow, I'm still just awed at the rotation when it was southeast of the city of Decatur and then east of Decatur. But yeah, there's no doubt that there's some damage in Wise County when this was as tight as it was. So the rotation has decreased as it has approached the Denton County line from Wise County. Looks like the hail is the largest, might be dime size. So we got about another 9 minutes for the tornado warning for Denton County. Right now, National Weather Service isn't saying anything about whether they're going to extend the tornado warning or let it expire. But people in Slidell, Bolivar should be taking your tornado precautions. Okay, the Wise County and the Denton County tornado warning will be allowed to expire, but quick redevelopment will be possible, as this has happened several times this morning. So they're keeping a close eye on it. So the tornado warning for Denton County will be allowed to expire at 7:45, but people in Sanger, Pilot Point, stay aware because again, it could redevelop quickly. At approximately 7:10 this morning, There was a report of an overturned semi truck on 287 indicator. So again, the Denton County tornado warning will be allowed to expire at 7:45. Someone posted that Argyle says it's extended to 8:15, and again, I'm getting my information directly from the National Weather Service. And Argyle was never in the tornado, because there's Argyle down here in the tornadic storms up here. So Argyle was never in the tornado warned area. Now there's going to be some heavy rain moving into Argyle and most of Denton County within the next 30 minutes.
Weather service go. You see that they're going to allow y'all's tour to expire with a caveat that it may redevelop.
Okay, and they just officially expired the tornado warning for Denton County. So in the next couple of radar scans, you'll see the polygon drop.
They're going to allow us to expire, but it can redevelop rather quickly.
So even though the tornado warning has been allowed to expire, people in northern part of Denton County, Sanger, Pilot Point area, stay aware, because this thing could redevelop. Hopefully it doesn't. There we go. Now the tornado polygon's off the radar.
I can copy that. I read the chat message. We're going to go ahead and stand down this time. But please note that it can redevelop very quickly. The storm is having rotation north and south of us, and it's not over. I mean, just because it's weak in our county doesn't mean we're done with it altogether. But at this time, I'm going to go ahead and stand down the net. This is KF5LDJ, Denton County Skyward Net. Is closed at this time, and the repeater will be open for normal amateur use. KF5LDJ clear.
Now there is a tornado warning for the northeast part of Parker County and the northern part of Tarrant County, which includes Saginaw, Eagle Mountain, Pecan Acres, Pelican Bay, Hazlet, Keller. It doesn't include South Lake or Colleyville. Now this storm is moving to the northeast. So people in southern, let me turn off the scanner. People in southern Denton County need to be paying attention to that. In Cook County, the circulation is north of Calliesburg. So let's pull that up real quick, because we got lots of followers up in Cook County. Okay, there's Calliesburg there. So it's just north of there. Let's pull up the velocity and see what. When this storm was just over the northern parts of Gainesville, you can see it was strong. The rotation was really strong. Let's see if I can get a wind reading off of that. There's a 69 mile wind gust going into the radar site. So yeah, that was a strong circulation. Now it's north of Callisburg. It's not quite as strong, but it's still. And then let's go down to the northern Tarrant County storm. Nothing. I mean, it's still a tornado warning, so we got to take it serious. But people in Azle, Pelican Bay, Pecan Acres, Hazlet, Keller, Saginaw, Eagle Mountain, be taking your tornado precautions. So Denton County, we've got to watch this tornado warning down in Tarrant County. There is damage being reported near Poolville. Okay, they're about to issue a severe thunderstorm warning for Tarrant County because of the bowing. That means the winds are getting ahead of the main thunderstorm. So that's where you can get a lot of damaging winds at, is when the line starts to bow out. So they're about to issue a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Tarrant County. And we're under a tornado watch until 11 o'clock. So any of these storms could spin up a tornado. And I know a lot of people who live in Denton County, they commute down to Tarrant County. And so severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Parker County and Tarrant County until 8:45. At 7:45, a severe thunderstorm is located over Annetta, or 7 miles southeast of Weatherford, moving east at 35. The main hazards is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and nickel-size hail. And basically all of Tarrant County, Fort Worth, Arlington, Irving, Grand Prairie, Mansfield, Euless, Bedford, Grapevine, Holtom City, Hearst, Burleson, Weatherford, Watauga, Colleyville, Benbrook, Saginaw, White Settlement, Crowley, Forest Hill, Richland Hills are all in this. And you can see that they just put the severe thunderstorm. So yeah, so basically all of Tarrant County most of the county is under a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:45, and then the north part of Tarrant County is under a tornado warning. Let me go back and see when they okay, the tornado warning for northern Tarrant County expires at 8:15, so a little less than 30 minutes. But there was at 7:35, the circulation quickly redeveloped north of Willow Park. So that's what prompted this tornado warning for northern Tarrant County. So broad rotation continues over Sanctuary in northeastern Parker County, moving towards Pelican Bay and northern Azle. So the tornado warning remains in effect for northern Tarrant County until 8:15. So another 25 minutes or so. And the National Weather Service just is saying that the southern Tarrant County storm may become favorable for quick spin-up tornadoes along the Boeing segment. So quick tornado warnings could be issued. So again, that part of Tarrant County is under a severe thunderstorm warning till 8:45. However, along the Boeing section, and you can see on radar where it's bowing out down here, this area could have a spin-up tornado. So people in all of Tarrant County stay alert. And we're going to have to watch this storm down by Pelican Bay and Pecan Acres because it could affect Denton County. See what the velocity shows. Yeah. Right now, it's just a line of gusty winds approaching Pelican Bay, and the rotation is broad. Right there. So here's the rotation with that just north Azle between Sanctuary and Pelican Bay. So if this stays moving in the northeast direction, it could affect the southern part of Denton County. City of Whitesboro up in Cook County has activated their outdoor warning sirens. People down in Hood County, there's a thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Granbury. You can hear my cat in the background. He does not like thunder, but I haven't heard any thunder here in the Lake Cities area in Corinth. In Aubrey, the school district there is just posted online that out of an abundance of caution due to severe weather moving into the area, high school and middle school bus routes will be delayed. Bus routes to these campuses will begin at 8:30. So buses in Aubrey, it says high school and middle school, they'll begin at 8:30. Okay, the circulation in northeast Tarrant County looks a little bit better. It's right over Pelican Bay, on track for Pecan Acres, and maybe parts of Newark. On its current track, it would move west and north of Hazlitt. They're still evaluating if a downstream warning will be needed for Denton County. So we're going to have to really watch that storm. That's near Pecan Acres in Pelican Bay. Amy reports loud thunder at Lake Ray Roberts near Johnson Branch. Yes, I believe animals can sense bad weather. My cat's found a rubber band to play with. I don't think he should be playing with that. Just going through social media right now. Let's see what's happening out there. National Weather Service has not updated the tornado warning for northern Tarrant County. Again, they're taking a look at it. Looks like the rotation is between Pecan Acres and Hazlet right now. Let's look at it and see what radar shows. Yeah, it's showing up on radar right there. So there's Pecan Acres and then there's Hazlet. We'll put Marshall Creek as the, so it's about 13 miles, the rotation from Marshall Creek. I appreciate everyone that's listening or watching on YouTube. or Facebook. Okay, for the people up in Grayson County, the emergency manager up there is reporting that a storm spotter near Whitesboro High School is reporting 2 areas of rotation, one to the northwest with broad rotation and one north along US 377. They don't have the greatest visibility due to the heavy rain. So right now, Denton County's kind of right in the middle of, there's a tornado warning for the northeast part of Cook County and the northwest part of Grayson County. It does not include the city of Denison or Sherman. And then Denton County is getting some heavy to moderate rain. And then this tornado warning here has 15 minutes left on the warning. It goes to 8:15. Okay, and now the National Weather Service has canceled the tornado for Cook County because all of the rotation has moved into Grayson County. But people in Grayson County is still under a tornado warning. A thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Willis or 11 miles north of Whitesboro, moving northeast at 35. And there's nothing behind this line of storms, I don't believe. Let me check. Yeah, no. And I wouldn't be surprised if the National Weather Service doesn't trim the tornado watch area out of the western counties. And they'll probably extend it east. Because right now, the watch ends at Collin County and Denton or Dallas County. So I wouldn't be surprised later on if they don't extend the watch to East Texas. Let's check the circulation down. So there's some broad rotation northwest of Hazlet. Radar isn't showing if there's any hail. It's less than dime size, but there's no large hail core in this northern Tarrant County storm. And in Denton County right now, there's no hail. There's some lightning in the northwest part of the corner of the county, and then northwest of Pilot Point. Just heavy to moderate rain across Denton County. Again, if you're just joining us, if you have kids in the Aubrey school district, they're holding the high school and middle school buses until 8:30. From Ponder to Sanger's, just heavy rain right now. Whispers from the dark. Glad you're safe, because there for a while it looked like uh, Bolivar uh, was going to get hit hard, because when the circulation was south of the city of Decatur and then just to the east of Decatur, um, it looked really, really bad on radar. It looked like a middle of May spring thunderstorm. So glad it weakened. Haven't seen any more reports about any damage in Wise County, but I'd be very surprised if there's not some damage. The last I saw was about 7:30 that there was some homes damaged south of Decatur, and this particular storm spotters did reference there was significant injury. So thank you, Lisa. I grew up in southeastern Oklahoma in a mobile home, so I think that's why I started being interested in weather. And when I lived in Oklahoma City in the mid 80s, was a storm spotter for the National Weather Service in Channel 9 up there. And I believe I started doing that because I was so terrified of storms as a kid. But that was way before cell phones, and we used to have a big old a map of books, and a ham radio and a beeper. Beeper was cutting technology back then. Okay, they're allowing the tornado warning for northern Tarrant County to expire. Okay, the rotation's gone. No immediate threat for Denton County at this time. So that's really, really good news. So 1 minute ago, the National Weather Service said they're going to expire the tornado warning for northern Tarrant County, that the rotation's gone, and there's no immediate threat for Denton County. However, let's pay attention, folks, because this line of storms could spin up a tornado at any time. And the National Weather Service in Fort Worth does a tremendous job in giving as much time for warnings as they can. But in a environment like it is this morning, anything can pop up along this line of storms. And it looks like heavy rain is stretching from North Lake to Justin down to the southwest corner of Denton County. So it looks like the I-35W corridor is going to start getting some heavy to moderate rain. There's areas south of Denton. Because just as the National Weather Service said that, there's no rotation with that storm that was in northern Tarrant County, and 2 minutes later, they're saying they're seeing weak rotation over White Settlement that may result in a quick spin up. River Oaks and Westworth are in the path. So there's White. So there's White Settlement.
Could have got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is 444.400 megahertz. Again, that is 444.400 megahertz. QSL. I got 444 dot.
And here's the rotation that the National Weather Service is,
Please repeat.
and it's moving. So that's a rotation that the National Weather Service is watching there.
444.400. So .400. That's a repeater that's down. They're at 443.225 KF5 Romeo Hotel Golf. Did you get that?
So the heaviest rain right now stretches west of I-35 all the way across down from the Denton Cook County line all the way down to the Denton Tarrant County line. So if you're driving on 35W from Denton to Tarrant County, you've got rain right now, but once you get to Corral City, southward, the heavy rain's just to the west of I-35W. Justin's getting heavy rain right now. North Lake looks like Ponder's getting heavy rain. Sanger's getting some heavy rain. Crumb's about to get some heavy rain, but I'm sure they're getting rain right now. The radar's probably not accurate there. And they've just issued a tornado warning for Tarrant County. At 8:10, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Westworth Village or over River Oaks, moving east at 30. So let's zoom down here. Here's River Oaks, and the storm that could have a possible tornado is on top of River Oaks now, and it is moving east at 30 miles per hour. So hopefully this storm, the tornadic part, will stay south of Denton County. Let's look at velocity. And again, this is radar scope radar. It's not. It's a good radar, but it's not nearly as accurate as the radars that the National Weather Service uses. So this one shows a little bit of rotation between River Oaks and Sampson Park. But again, this could be off by a couple of miles. So this tornado warning polygon includes downtown Fort Worth, Arlington, Dalworth, Worthington Gardens, Haltom City, Richland Hills, North Richland Hills, Watauga, Colleyville, Bedford, Euless, Grapevine. So I'm sure that the FAA has a ground stop at DFW. So if you're heading to the airport to catch a flight or picking someone up, I'd sure check the apps, because again, I'd be very surprised if a ground stop's not being done at DFW Airport. City of Fort Worth has activated their outdoor weather sirens in the southeast, central, and southwest part of the city. And this happens from time to time. Uh, Weather Service, National Weather Service offices are in the path of storms. And so they have nearby other National Weather Service offices that are ready to back them up. And so the National Weather Service just put out that their office is in the path of this tornado warning. And so Shreveport is ready to back up. So again, the meteorologist and all the support people at the National Weather Service in Fort Worth are tremendous at what they do. And we sure don't want them getting hurt. We don't want anyone getting hurt. And so if it needs to happen, then Shreveport will take over issuing warnings and getting out information for the Fort Worth National Weather Service. Okay, they've just updated the right now. Currently, the circulation is over Sampson Park. So I thought that's what my radar showed. But a tornado warning remains in effect until 8:45 for northern Tarrant County. At 8:14, a confirmed tornado was located over River Oaks, moving east at 30. This was a radar confirmed tornado. Impacts will be flying debris, and that'll be dangerous to those caught outside without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, vehicles will occur. The tornado will be near Saginaw and Blue Mound around 8:25. Haltom City around 8:30. Watauga and Richland Hills around 8:35. Fort Worth, Arlington, Grand Prairie, Euless, Bedford, Hurst, Colleyville, North Richland Hills, and DFW International Airport around 8:45. And again, their National Weather Service is saying that this tornado is on the ground. Again, that's how the technology for these radars have come. Used to, when Doppler radar was rolled out in the late 80s, early 90s, it could just tell if there was circulation in the air. But now with the different types of radar images, the coalition that shows debris balls up in the air. And normally when a debris ball shows up, then it's a pretty good probability that a tornado is on the ground, because it's throwing debris up in the atmosphere that's turning, and the radar can pick that up. So let's take a look at this, the velocity down in this Tarrant County storm. And again, this is Tarrant County. This is not Denton County. We don't have any warnings in Denton County at the current time. We're still under a tornado watch until 11. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, there's the rotation, guys. It's broad rotation, unlike what we saw up by Decatur an hour or so ago. And I hope if y'all were on with me then, you saw what, and again, this is radar scope, but you saw that the tightness and the different colors that the radar picks up hail and rain. And so this is broad rotation at Sampson Park. But still, it needs to be taken seriously. And if you're in that area, or if you have friends or family in this tornado warned area, they need to be taking their tornado precautions. And it's a large tornado warning polygon. It includes Grapevine, Colleyville, Watauga. Saginaw is just south of it. Lake Worth, River Oaks, downtown Fort Worth, Dalworthing Gardens, Arlington, Euless, Bedford, Hurst, North Richland Hills, Haltom City. I mean, it's a large area. The radar just updated, so let's look at the velocity real quick and see what's happening. It's gotten stronger or about the same. But even where there's not a tornado warning, there's some wind gust. See what's happening in Denton County. Yeah, it's thundering out here in the Corinth area. Yeah, lots of heavy rain in Denton County. Cook County, Grayson County is there's no warnings for that area. All this is in Oklahoma because this is a Red River. So good news for Denton County. This tornadic storm should stay, and I say should stay south of Denton County. However, as we've seen this morning, if you've been on with me for the last hour and 54 minutes, the environment is such that a tornado could spin up along this line at any time. And as you can tell, radar, the heaviest part of this overall line of storms stretches from Sanger down to the city of Denton, I-35W, and it's all moving off to the north and northwest. So the eastern sides of Denton County will start getting this heavy rain, lightning in the next 10 to 15 minutes. At 8:16, the National Weather Service said that a tornado is likely ongoing in Tarrant County. Again, that was at 8:16. And then at 8:17, people in Saginaw, Blue Mound, North Fort Worth, Haltom City, all should be sheltering in their tornado safe spots.
5VZ calling KI5VXD. KI5VXD. How you doing, Zach? I just wanted to see, did you check either of those frequencies, and are you hearing anything?
I appreciate everyone that's tuning in this morning, listening or watching us.
The 444.4 repeater has not been working for a while, so like I'm not even checking that one. Like I think they have the tone messed up. At least what's posted is not the right tone because you can't open it up. The 444.325 though, the simplex frequency, I have not heard anything on there. Dead silent. Sorry, someone was talking to me. But did you want to hear this, or did you listen to the other frequency? I'm sorry, I missed that. I had to turn the radio down. The other frequency that gentleman gave you. The 444.325. That's pretty much dead silent from at least where I'm at. Although I feel like people, if they were using 50 watts indicator, I would be able to hear them, but I heard nothing. Well, we're getting a little bit of light rain here, but anyway, stay safe. KI5VZ clear. Yeah, Zach, before you go, I just gotta tell you, it's about to not be like rain. It's headed your way. The clouds, it's starting to get clearer. But
It's 8:24, and I know a lot of people are heading out to work. School kids being dropped off.
They said earlier the Wise County has got more systems down from the tornado. IPXD at 5FKU.
Aubrey School District posted a while ago that the high school and middle school buses were going to be delayed and running until 8:30.
My radio, and none of, well, I think one of them is back up and running. I think the 443.225 is back up and running.
Continuous thundering here in Corinth.
550 and 5 FKU.
Sanger is getting heavy rain. The city of Denton is getting heavy rain. Areas along I-35W, heavy rain.
Yeah, good morning, sir. You might want to dial up the Rockland Tower if you have it programmed into your radio, and then monitor that as I understand it may be being used as a backup for Wise County right now as one of the possibilities. Don't quote me on that, but thought you might want to know. And 5 FKU monitoring.
I'm sure we'll be hearing about any possible damage in Wise County.
Stations, please stand by. KF5 LHA.
Wow, for you football fans.
We have been in communication with Wise County. We told them that they have use of that. However, they're running multiple Skywarn nets off of that repeater.
Mike Leach, the football coach of Mississippi State, has passed away this morning. I know it was reported, I believe it was Sunday, the university said that he'd had a medical emergency and he was taken from Starkville, Mississippi to Jackson, Mississippi. And yesterday I was reading that he was in critical condition. But yeah, it's being reported this morning that he passed away. And I'm looking at video of a possible tornado. I don't think it's possible. I think it is a tornado touching down in Decatur this morning.
Romeo Hotel Golf. Yeah, they're on the 443.225 repeater. Last time I heard them.
Gosh, Mike Leach was only 61. Okay, back to the weather. And once we know that Denton County is out of the threat for this tornado warning in Tarrant County, we'll log off. But right now, the circulation is just west of the National Weather Service office, and their office is located in the area of 35W and Loop 820, and on the north side of that area. So it's west and north of 35W and 820. And it's about to cross that intersection. And that was posted a minute ago. So this is that area right there. Let's see what reflectivity shows. Yeah, right there's some reflectivity, some rotation, and then up northwest of Watauga. Go back up to Denton County. You can see the center part of the county is under heavy, heavy rain. So you can probably expect some street flooding in minor or in areas that are prone to flooding. Loud thunder here in Corinth. Okay, it's 8:31. We're going to sign off. We're going to leave the radar up streaming so that if we need to jump back on, we can. The last information that the National Weather Service has put out is the circulation down in the tornado warned area. It's a broad rotation and weak in northern Tarrant County. Quick spin ups are still possible as it tracks through Watauga in the mid cities area. Keller is in the path of the broad rotation in parts of Saginaw. So, again, hopefully, it'll just be some gusty winds. There won't be any spin up tornadoes. I'm sorry, it's not Saginaw, it's South Lake. So, South Lake. Watauga, Mid Cities, Keller, and South Lake area is in the path of these storms, and South Lake just activated their outside warning sirens. So if you're in northern Tarrant County, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. For us in Denton County, it does look like this storm down North Richland Hills area is going to go south of Denton County. However, most of Denton County is seeing heavy rains and gusty winds right now. Uh, the winds here in Corinth is 18 to 20 consistently with some gusts up to 28. Heavy rain. I hope everyone stays safe today. Like I said, we're going to keep our stream up, but that way, if we need to come back on, we can really quick. I hope everyone has a great day. Again, after these storms pass through, it should be sunny later today and the high in the mid 60s. So it's going to be a beautiful day if we can just get through this morning without any damage in Denton County. I hope everyone has a great day.
trying to get him to go to school. He's walking to me inside of the store. Blackjack, they turn blackjack.
Underneath Gardner Ridge. For 42.
Go ahead.
You put in another call for a minor.
Go ahead.
It's going to be maybe the 2200 block south northbound to the bar ditch between the frontage road and the interstate. There's a white work truck.
Two 17 for me. You copy juvenile problem to the 711 off the format. I'll be in route. Thank you, ma'am.
Go ahead, sir. If you're available, I've got something in the middle lane, 1171 eastbound, just prior to Canyon Falls. You can get it out of the road. Indiana plate, Paul 575103.
Appreciate it. To keep me clear for now, we think this may all be one accident and not several.
Sounds like they may need some hands. We can also contact Lake City if there's going to be a straight shot.
Ready?
Whenever you get there and get a minute, will you give me a call? Ground floor. I'll be pulling up here in just a minute. Get to his specialist OPI.
Stand by.
South of Twitter, I copy. The 42 received. I'll turn around and go to that minor I called in.
Thank you.
Any luck on any returns? I know they're small money to go down.
He's the office where maybe you handle it. Crazy.
209.
Northbound 35 Service Road, just north of Teasley, with a gray max on with an unreadable tag.
An express lane under the Garth Bridge. That's the only one we've been able to confirm. get units for? Okay.
Engine 514, respond to fire alarm at 2340 Elm Place on Fire 4. Engine 514, respond to fire alarm 2340 Elm Place on Fire 4. County clears 848.
Engine correction, lightning strike somewhere in this area. Caller 5, they saw a strike.
Good morning, folks. Let me get the radar back up. Okay, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Denton County, northeastern Tarrant County, and they're sounding the outdoor warning sirens here in Corinth and the Lake Cities. But this tornado warning goes until 9:15. At 8:47, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Grapevine, moving northeast at 35. The tornado will be around Louisville at 9:05, Carrollton and Hebron 9:10, the Colony around 9:15. So, folks, and here in Corinth, they're sounding the sirens. So people in the Lake Cities, Louisville, Flower Mound, Hebron, the Colony, uh, please take your tornado precautions now. Go to the lowest part of your house, into an interior closet or bathroom. Get as many walls between you and the outside walls as possible. Make sure you got shoes on, long sleeves if possible. Throw the kids if you have smaller kids at home that's not in school, put them in the bathtub and put a mattress or blankets over them. If you're at home by yourself, you can wedge yourself between the commode and the wall and Sorry, guys, I'm trying to post on Facebook too, because not everybody can watch. Or again, I live in Corinth, so our outdoor warning sirens are going off. I'm not sure about Lake Dallas or Shady Shores or Hickory Creek, but Lake Dallas High School's in Corinth, Corinth Elementary. So I am sure that they're taking their tornado precautions at the high school in Corinth Elementary. Again, I'm not sure about Lake Dallas Elementary, the middle school in Lake Dallas, or Shady Shores and Shady Shores. At 8:52, the National Weather Service said they've had several reports of a tornado in the Grapevine area, with one reported damage. City of Louisville is activating their outside warning system. So let's zoom in here and look at velocity. All right, well, here we go. It was really tight when it was moving near Capel right here, and this was at 8:46. And then 8:49, 8:52, it's just northwest of Carrollton. 8:20, let's see. Okay, so that's as far as we go. There we go. So let's get to current radar and see where this is at. Okay, so the circulation is between Carrollton and Louisville. But people in Flower Mound, Louisville, the Colony, Hebron, Carrollton, Capel, you should be taking your tornado precautions now. Flower Mound has activated their outdoor warning sirens in the southeast corner of the city along the Grapevine border. Okay, just a quick update. A line of storms continues to present an isolated strong wind threat with quick spin-up tornadoes possible. Warnings may be issued quickly as the National Weather Service continues to stay ahead of the quick spin-ups and circulations along the leading edge of the line. So again, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Denton County, northeastern Tarrant County, northwestern Dallas County until 9:15. So another 18 minutes or so. At 8:47, a severe thunderstorm was capable of producing a tornado. It was located over Grapevine, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. The storm's expected to be around Louisville at 9:05, so another 5 minutes or so. Carrollton and Hebron at 9:10, the Colony at 9:15. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorms includes Grapevine Lake and Lake Louisville, and also Interstate 35E between mile markers 443 and 452. People in Louisville, the Colony, Hebron, Flower Mound should be taking your tornado precautions. It does look like the worst has moved out of Flower Mound, but Louisville, the Colony, Hebron, if you're anywhere in those areas, please be taking your tornado precautions. Get to the lowest part of your home, interior closet or bathroom. Put as many walls between you and the outside walls as possible. Put on shoes, long sleeve shirts if you have it. If you've got small kids at home, put them in the bathtub, cover them with a mattress or blanket. If you have bicycle helmets or any type of headgear, put that on. This tornado warning is well south of the city of Denton. And here in Corinth, they've activated the outdoor warning sirens. Two minutes ago, there was reported debris in the air near Samaritan's Purse, 1201 Creek View in Capel. And again, here in Corinth, Lake Dallas High School's here, so I'm sure they're taking their tornado precautions. Corinth Elementary. Let's check social media to see if I can find out anything. If you're in Lake Dallas, Shady Shores, or Hickory Creek, if you could let me know if they're sounding the outside warnings there, I would appreciate it. City of Carrollton's activating their outdoor warning systems. The A train has stopped their service until the tornado warning will expire. Let's take a look at velocity. Okay, the strongest rotation is just right on the Denton and Dallas County line, just north of Carrollton. northwest of Addison, southeast of Hebron. So people in Hebron, this is headed your way. So if you're between Hebron and the Denton County line, please be taking your tornado precautions now. If you're in Louisville, again, take your tornado precautions as well. The Colony, get in your safe spot, because until this line completely clears Denton County and North Texas, there could be spin-ups almost anywhere. And the good news is the city of Denton is the heavy rain has moved off to your northeast. Even it'll be out of Pilot Point in another 5 minutes or so. Aubrey, things are getting better. Krugerville, things is better. Crossroads, Oak Point, here in the Lake Cities, the worst is past us. And again, the worst part of the storm right now is in the southeast part of the county. The worst is past downtown Louisville and east of I-35W. But Hebron is getting hit right now, and the Colony's getting hit as well. So if you're anywhere from the Colony down to Hebron, down to the Denton, Dallas County line, please seek shelter. Okay, let's see what the updated for this tornado. Okay, the tornado warning for northeastern Tarrant County has been canceled because it's moved out of the area. Tornado warning remains in effect until 9:15 for southeastern Denton County and northwestern Dallas County. At 9:02, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Louisville, moving northeast at 35. So the storm will be near Hebron at 9:10, which is 5 minutes from now, the Colony at 9:15, Plano at 9:25. Looking at some pictures someone sent me from my Grapevine area. Power poles are down. Looks like a convenience store awning is down. There's damage at Highway 114 near Baylor in Grapevine. Just as expected, the Storms Prediction Center has issued a new tornado watch for, I'm not sure how much of the Dallas-Fort Worth area is going to be in this watch, but it's going to be for East Texas as well. So it looks like the city of Louisville, the worst is to the east of you. Hebron is still under the gun right now, as well as the Colony, Frisco. Even though Frisco's not in the tornado warning, they are under a severe thunderstorm warning. The worst of the weather should stay south of Little Elm. Again, the city of Denton, the worst is past. Still some light rain in the area of the lake cities. Again, the worst is past. Just some light rain in the area. Let's check velocity. It looks like the rotation now is to the east of Hebron into Collin County. But it must not be enough to warrant a new warning, because checking National Weather Service now, there's no talk of any warning for Collin County. Maybe some dime-sized hail or smaller with this storm down by Hebron in the Colony. So this warning goes until 9:15. They are about to issue a new tornado warning for Collin County. So it does look like the worst of the weather is moving into Collin County. The tornado warning goes for another 3 minutes for the southeastern part of the county. But it does look like the worst of the storm has moved east of the Colony and east of Hebron. So folks in Collin County, you're about to go under a tornado warning. So this new tornado warning for Collin County goes until 9:45. The tornado watch continues for Denton County until 11 o'clock. They canceled it for the western counties of North Texas. And they've just expired the tornado warning for Dallas and Denton County. So But again, when you look at the wide view on radar, there's nothing out west. Things are going to get better a lot quicker here in the Denton County area. It's going to be sunny later this afternoon, high in the mid 60s. So we're going to get on out of here, and everyone stay safe.